having a couple of those with my weed wiper. This is something I bought about 3 or 4 years ago now, maybe 5. And it's so effective at dealing with the seals, we call them rushes, that I didn't even use it last year. So there wasn't anything much to worry about. But they have regrouped quite a lot in the meantime. This little tank holds about 5 gallons, a little bit more. And I mix some Roundup in it. And I've just done this morning about 10 acres easily, but that was only parts of it. So I'm going to go back now and do the part of the rougher field which will need more. But I think it might need 3 loads in total, we'll see. Because I have to increase the rate to nearly the maximum. There's so much crap in there. It's nearly full, it always foams up. You don't really want it too full, because I notice it tends to leak out where the pup draws from. It doesn't so much come through the lid. You're going to get the odd dribble anyway when it's brim full. But there's no point going too full because it lasts for ages anyway. That's it. The foam's just appearing. I did one load this morning. It took at least an hour and a half. I think that this load will be the last one today. You can see here that the brush thing is dripping wet with Roundup, and then you could drive along and it brushes the tall weedy stuff. This field it's brushing almost everything that's tall, but there is still decent grass underneath. And then you have this controller unit. It's set on 85 at the moment. You can go from probably 5 or even lower to 99. On a more open field I might have it on 50 or 60. It's rare you'd want it lower than that. And all that does is make it sprays it with literally like spray nozzles onto that brush inside for like a set period. Say 5 seconds, then it doesn't go for 15 seconds or something like that. It's going away there now quite happily, so I better get cracking because I didn't turn it off. But to see it going. Well, you get the idea. It's too difficult to carry the camera and do that. It's really bumpy in here. So, quick overview. There's the pump, 12 volts, and like push fit connectors for the pipes. That's a filter, that little black thing. This is how you adjust it. These springs help take the weight. There's a pin you can pull in and out there, and it's got one higher setting there, and you can go right down to almost touching the grass if you're really dealing with like little thistles or something. But for these I sometimes go in this one if it gets really bad going, because it gets to the point where you can hardly drag it over the that bottom one there, sorry. It gets to the point you can hardly drag it over the stuff. Now I suppose eventually the brush will wear out, but it's not doing too badly. This is something like, it's at least 5 years old. I can't quite remember when I got it. Oh, it says there, May 2012, and it's 2018, so that's, we probably bought it in 2013, so that is 5 years. And it connects to the quad bike like that, which is normal. We got to get other options. You could carry it, you could run it behind a tractor. You wouldn't. This is a sort of specialised thing for the quads. I have seen them. Our Zeta actually has that style. But you only need 12 volts. It's nothing fancy.